Oh, look at me. I'm recording. Still wiping the bits of my snack off my lips. I make good pumpkin pie. TV is on. It's Revenge of the Jedi on Movie Central. Do I look like I've been crying? I get frustrated so easily. I got this free software called videodub, which is supposed to help with ooh, a bit lower than I intended. It's supposed to help with file compression. It's supposed to be really easy, and I'm looking through the menus and I'm not seeing any instruction or explanation. I go to the website and I'm seeing, all I'm seeing is a whole lot of extremely complicated stuff, which if I was a video editing professional or film student or somebody who'd at least had any kind of training whatsoever in this stuff, I'm sure I'd be thrilled to see all that stuff there, whatever it is. But being as I'm clueless and I just want to get these file sizes down to where it's reasonable to put it on YouTube, that wasn't too pleasing, I started crying and whining, and thank God I'm alone tonight. Dan's off working, because, when you're crying and whining, you don't really want it to be witnessed, especially when you finally find the answer, well buried. Let me see. Open AVI file, save AVI file, F7, yeah. Although it's not that simple, because if you don't set a compression, see, okay, the first one, I was monkeying around and I went, oh, compression, okay, and I picked something. I went, oh, MPEG 4, low motion, that looks simple. So I set that and I save it, and then when I finally find the instruction, press F7 and save the file, it's like, oh, that's easy. Boy, do I ever feel dumb. So the second one, I'm like, oh, cool, okay, open file, save file. Okay, it's done. I go look, 3.99 gigabytes, and videodub says it cannot finish because you cannot have anything bigger than 4 gigabytes on this file cluster. It's like, you went from an 89 megabyte to over 4 gigabytes, and you call it compression? So you actually have to set a compression in videodub or you will be sorry. So I'm feeling victorious and proud and successful, and now I can reduce these file sizes reasonably, and that's really groovy. Halloween sucked. I don't want to do Halloween trick-or-treaters. They wouldn't come to the house in the first place because I didn't have a nice bright white light on to make them feel safe. Who wants to be safe on Halloween? Where's the fun in that? I had a black light, I had some candles, and the sun hadn't even fully set yet. There were spider webs all over the place. It should have been blatantly obvious I was decorated, but people kept walking by. They wouldn't even come in the gate. Finally, I go out there to pack up, and now I've got the lights on so I can see what I'm doing. And the kids start showing up. But by then I was thoroughly disgruntled. Dan was being completely unhelpful and had already told me, oh, I'm burnt out, I don't feel like giving away to kids. It's like, he was the one that wanted to do this. He was all gung-ho with the costume, and he had the gloves with the little nails, and he had the Jason mask, and he was going to scare all these kids. He never went out once when there were kids out there. So I'm not doing Halloween again because I told him I don't want to do this by myself. Sitting here, nervously waiting for someone to show up, afraid I'll miss them, afraid they'll trick me or something else. It's not what I call fun. The decorating part was fun, but, actually, maybe I can no, if you decorate ahead of time, the little brats come out and smash everything. So, I wish I could decorate a school gym for Halloween instead. I should decorate it, videotape it, and do that in September when there's autumn leaves and it's still warm enough. October is way too cold up here. I have no idea. I forgot to set the stopwatch. I have no idea how long this video is running. So I will cut it off here with just hey, videodub. Just do a Google search. You'll find it. Videodub. That's how to compress your films.